outlining his policies for minorities. President Donald Trump, in an interview Wednesday, said that minorities want police protection more than anybody else. Trump said minorities need to be protected by the police and cited the number of murders taking place in cities such as Chicago. Focusing on the rising violence in Chicago and other large cities, the president went on to blame the Democrats for the rampant murders and shootings. Trump said the violence was because of bad management and bad politics by the Democrats, who he said have ruled the inner cities for 100 years. What's going on is crazy. And you look at some of these inner cities where it's just out of control, Trump said. The president aired his comments during the interview with Fox News host Sean Hannity, when the latter asked Trump about his administration's policies regarding protection of minorities. However, Trump also said that crimes such as murders can be stopped if police are allowed to do their jobs. "We have incredible police in this country," he said. "They could stop crime if they were allowed to do their jobs. In many cases, it's the police are not allowed to do their job. They have to be politically correct." Trump's contention that violence was rising in Chicago was supported by the fact that 323 people had died due to violence by the end of June this year. Trump had tweeted in June criticizing the increasing violence, as the Chicago police held a news conference to announce the formation of a new task force to help fight the violence, Chicago Tribune reported. In October 2014, a black teenager was shot dead by a Chicago police officer, and after the dashcam footage of the incident was released, it gave way to angry, prolonged protests. A Department of Justice investigation also found that Chicago police was badly trained, lackadaisically supervised, rarely disciplined and prone to using force, particularly against minorities, according to Chicago Tribune. In April 2016, a police accountability task force report that pointed to data from the Chicago police said the police have no regard for the sanctity of life when it comes to people of color, The Washington Post reported. The task force analyzed more than 400 shootings in the city from 2008 to 2015 and found that about three-quarters of the people wounded or killed in police shootings were black. Out of that, Hispanics accounted for 14%, while whites made up for 8%. The report concluded that some people in the community do not feel safe in any encounter with the police. It said that evidence showed that people of color, particularly African Americans, have had disproportionately negative experiences with the police over an extended period of time. "I don't really think you need a task force to know that we have racism in America. We have racism in Illinois, that there is racism that exists in the city of Chicago and obviously can be in our departments," Mayor Rahm Emanuel said before he received a copy of the report.